I assume I'm in the right place. Right. The sun has long gone into the earth. Everyone should be sleeping soundly. Am I really doing this? So, steal the scrolls. Let the sage read them, and then return them back. All while making sure that no one but the moon can seize me with them. It's worth a try, but if they catch me, I'll lose my hands for sure. Or my eyes, or both. But I'm not a fool. I will not get caught. Unfortunately, the person controlling me is a fool, and probably will get caught. I should not wander at night without the protection of the sorcerer's roots. I am afraid it's impossible to avoid the spirits in the silence of night. One must be prepared for their mischief. I will eat a witchberry. Yum yum. The past incarnation has always been generous in bestowing dreams unto me, but the last nights have brought me nothing but darkness. Oof. Is there anything that I can... So the door's locked. What now? Lean against the door and listen. Dots. Nothing. Oh, there's someone out there. Distant, quiet footsteps. Very different from the ones that belong to this idiot of a scribe. But whose? Someone is stealing, then. So we should whisper. Is there anybody there? Barry, is that you? Oh, how tempting it is to lie. Yet how much deceit is my soul is able to bear. Keep silent. Oh, I wish it isn't a forest monster brought in by the wind. Who's there? It's you, Barry. Lie ominous. I'm a dead vicious soul. Open the door if you value your life. Oh, this can't be happening. If you let anyone know I'll hear, I'll smother you this instant, boy.
Mommy!
Quietly running upstairs. Fuck! I fucked it up! Well, he didn't open the f***ing door, did he? Well, he won't report to the scribe, that is for sure. I bet he won't even leave his room till dawn. We'll listen a bit more. Alright, we'll try and unlock it. Am I really ready to do this? To break the taboo and torture my soul? I'm ready. My only hope is that the lords are fast asleep. It is a good thing that the moon will not see me here. And I always have my trusty knife. A knife in the opening. Clockwise. Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Ah, fuck. Okay, fine. Clockwise. Clockwise. Push. Alright, some more clockwises then. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, noted. 1, 2, 3, 1. But if I can't read, how do I know which one to pick up? Stop right there! What do you think you're doing, huh? Return the scroll at once! I really need to know the name from the Scroll of Cycles. Help me read it, and please, don't wake the scribe. No way! I'll call the master and he'll whip you right away! Why is it so difficult for you? Just one name. Are you someone's parent? No. I should have lied, but how much do I want to lie? Then you don't need it. I shouldn't tell him the third one. If you if you refuse to read, or at least let me take the scroll, I'll be sure to return it. Trust me. This very night. No. No, you asked for it. The whole village will be dead within a week unless I know the name from the scroll. This can't be true. You're a liar, that's for sure. Would I have done this reckless act in a different situation? This village is doomed if I fail, and I will do anything to save us. Oh, the Lord Almighty. Take it. Take the scroll, but make sure you return it. Imagine what will happen if you... Imagine what will happen to me for the loss of that sacred item. I will. Got off easy. I hope the boy keeps his mouth shut. You're a liar, a thief, and a scoundrel. I like you. I know that I read that in the worst voice possible, but yeah. Thank you, kid. Bye. I'll turn you into a fruit fly later. There's someone out there. It looks like I have to find another way. Alright, so instead then... Nope, more people. Right, well, I guess I'm going all the f***ing way around. Jesus. Is there no other way? Oh, damn you, Adekina. Truly it was your deeds that pushed me into this wickedness. Now I will do anything. Wait, why am I here? Oh. Huh? I guess I'm here for some reason? I didn't realize this was a way. Oh, no, it was. It was like... Wait, where am I? Why am I here? Wait, what? My confusion! Oh, I guess I could just go up. Interesting. Hey, is this the scroll of cycles? Lord, you must have lost your mind. Where did you get this? I must learn... I must learn a name from it. But the scribe refused to read it. And you stole it without a second thought. You baka! I suppose so. But could I have done otherwise? I know it was a devious act, but there was no other way. I will get the scroll back right away, but please help me first. Did someone see you with it? If I say no one did except the apprentice. I want to tell him the truth, because he's going to keep my secret, so... No one did, except the scribe's apprentice. I spooked the boy. He won't give me away to anyone. Nock, he's a bright boy, beyond his years. Probably. No, I'm sure he won't give you away. He understands the value of a secret. I beg you, Ucklet. I have no one else to return to. Who else would dare help a castaway witch? Are you suggesting that I should offer help to a thief? I turn thief not for gain, but out of desperation. I mean, how else do thieves turn, you know? Sounds like something exceptionally interesting is brewing. You know, if a man, regardless of his kind, commits many a moral act, no matter how horrible they would be, sooner or later he's destined to do an equal number of good deeds. You might think the statement is absurd, but believe me, this is how it's always been. These things happen all the time, although they're often more than a generation late. It's a curious idea. But the judge doesn't know any of that. She's good at delivering swift punishment and being clever. So what do you need to know? Finally, someone is willing to help. Well, a witch has to be born under a new moon, after the second cycle, when other mighty maidens are also born. Here is the scroll. Tell me the name of the one who was born on the third moon, following the death of a witch called Eva 14 winters ago. Interesting. Unrolls the scroll. You've brought me the wrong one. And yet, What an extraordinary mind. I wonder if his theory works both ways. That the one who helps others much later will be the cause of much sorrow and misery. It's terrifying. He's constantly stopping and studying notes. Does reading really take that long? Or is he just taking advantage of the moment and seeking something for himself? What's in there? So, she's back on the 4th day of the Firewheel week. Oh, and under the Star of the Lamb. The name of the one you seek, Oplucia, daughter of the Mistress Adakina and the eldest heir. A curious coincidence, don't you think? Oh, the Lord's all feeble. What's wrong with you? Disappointed? It couldn't be any worse. The mistress won't let me anywhere near her daughter. And if she finds out her daughter is a witch by nature, despite the fact that they've stopped you from reading the scrolls, which probably insinuates exactly that, she can't know that, and how am I supposed to talk with my mother when an heiress is not allowed to leave her chambers until the coronation? Oh, it's pounding unevenly again, with every beat resonating all the way to the top of my head. I feel the cold again. Hey, why are you shivering? Thank you, the wisest one, for your kindness. I will be going. Return the scroll immediately, but please be careful with it. All parchments are so easily damaged. May the earth cover your tracks. Yeah, f*** off. So I guess we can't go the way that we initially came, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll just go like all the way down this. Not that way. I like how they're just standing there, like, hold it right there. Uh-oh. Hi. Well, well, well. Where'd you come from in the middle of the night? Carrying them parchments too. Oh, did the boy give me up? I'm done for. What am I supposed to tell them? That I'm heading to see the Stargazer? Oh, right. That's stupid, I'm already gone the other way. Should I say that I'm going to see the scribe? Oh, that's so unlucky. It's none of your business. If I'm carrying it, it means I have to. You don't sound very confident. You trying to fool us? You're a witch. Witches can't read.
You stole it! I bet you did! Admit it!
Would it help if I lie? And would it be worth it? Deception is not something that the moon can forgive. A witch? And what of it? You really haven't seen a reading witch, have you?
Don't play dumb with me, sorceress. Answer the question. Where'd you get that from?
I'm not gonna lie, at this point I would just let them die. Like, if they're all gonna be assholes, then you can perish. I take it you're trying to pry a secret out of me. It is none of your business. I don't believe in these secrets of yours. I've never seen a girl with scrolls. Explain yourself or we'll drag you by the hair to the mistress. This very scroll should be on the scribe's desk by now. How much longer are you going to hold me off? Oh boy. So they're gonna take me to the scribe. Oh boy. So you're taking it to the scribe? Why didn't you say so in the first place? Come on. Let's take you to his hut. Who knows what might happen here. It's night after all. Yeah, probably like a bunch of fucking assholes will jump on me and try and like fucking ask where I'm taking scrolls. Well, you keep standing there. Come on, hurry up. There is nothing I can do. Oh, I've gotten myself in trouble. What am I supposed to do now? Should I hope that they won't wake the scribe and just leave as soon as we get to his house? No. Is it possible to drive them away? So, am I going to go with them? Oh boy. I wonder if this thing.
So, what's your name, girl? Call me Postil. My name is Connolly. You better remember that name. You've probably met my brother, the baker. His name is Connolly too.
Are you mad at us, Postil? How do I get rid of them? Should I try a turn-off spell? Something disgusting is required for the incantation. Mold for the well should work perfectly. I mean, yeah, of course, every day you piss off our kind. Of course I am. Every day is a slander of our kind. Oh yeah, everyone knows that you witches are villains. I recall I had 2 bulls die of an illness last spring. That was your doing, for sure it was. What else would you expect from these fools? Aren't you afraid of wandering around at night, Priscilla? Short nights like this bring all kinds of evil out in the woods.
Why would you ask that? The darkness no doubt makes her happy, and all the forest fiends are her very kin.
Darkness is a witch's eternal friend. That's what I was taught.
Let's go already.
Well, maybe I should have just done the spell. I mean, there's like a... Okay, yeah. How do I get rid of them? Because I'm literally at the scribe already.
What's you?
Booklet. Which way? Ah. Why do you still carry the scroll? Didn't I instruct you to take it back at once? 1,000 apologies. It's our fault for holding up your assistant. Yeah, well done. You helped a lot. Now I'll have to explain myself to the scribe. Excuse us, fools. We meant no harm. Get out of my sight, you idiots. He's covering for us. Holy shit. We made a friend, like an actual friend. Holy shit.
Don't be angry with us, Stargazer. We've done everything in good conscience.
Go on your way. Just when I thought you were a clever one, you managed to find yourself surrounded by curious eyes and ears. What have you told them? I told them I was taking the scroll to the scribe, nothing more. You should have taken them to me rather than risk it. Ugh, you should have taken them to me rather than risk it. Clever girl! Never mind. Another dumb. Yeah, that's me. They'll forget this whole incident in a day. You know, I have a feeling that things are going to change for us after tonight. The stars have announced their indecision. The moon's light has faded. And the lords are favouring knaves again. Look, the splinter is burning. Nook must be waiting for you. Thank you. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't come to my aid. I was only doing what's appropriate for a stargazer. I was following the stars. And today, they've unveiled great mysteries before my eyes. Also, pretty sure my accent changed. I'm pretty sure I was like really posh before and now I'm this. Apparently, he learned something for himself from those writings. May the earth cover your tracks. Be careful with that kind of farewell.
Bye. The scroll of cycles. It's very good that you brought it back.
Be quiet.
In the end, what you did was a very bad thing. By the way, the stars saw all of that wickedness. There they are, still gazing through the window. Tomorrow, they'll tell everything about you, and the punishment will surely follow, and you will cry later for not listening to me.
I know it. And I'm ready to endure whatever they have prepared for me.
Now that's a very bad idea. I would hide if I were you. Take a cellar, for instance. The stars can't find you there.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to hide now. Take your scroll, and don't you dare say a word to the scribe. Do you understand? Dots.
I'll keep my mouth shut. One more thing. Master's fallen ill. Is it your doing?
Ha! You will know not to oppose the witch now. No, I have nothing to do with this.
I was afraid you were going to cast a spell on me too.
I will, if you tell anyone about today.
Why would you, like, be so nice and then be like, also, I will hex you if you
My mother is a daughter of the mistress. How do I talk to her? How do I approach her? Oh, the Lord's all feeble, what should I do? It's time to consult with my sisters. They are used to having sleepless nights.
Back to the sisters we go.
I tell you, it will work. Everything's easy for you. Have you ever thought about the future? Things to come? The souls under the roots? Souls above the roots? No? This again. How long will you argue? As long as it takes. Start listening to what you're being told. More bickering, more discord, more teamspeak. But I bring good tidings, and I can only hope that it will cheer the restless sisters. Oh, Kyrf, good night. I see that you're holding a smile. I guess you figured out an answer for us. Yes, but first you'll have to ask our sparrow about her wondrous method.
Stop it! As if yours is any better.
Exactly. Better. Much, literally much better. Have you both found a solution? You don't even need to ask Liari. She made up some nonsense and is happy with it. Nitwit. Oh, stop picking on me, Kyrphel. Oh, stop picking on me. Kyrphel, tell us what you've come up with.
I kind of want to hear their ideas first.
So be it. Well then, hearken unto me. You remember the point of the... Oh, there we go. Stop interrupting, please. I'm not talking about the madness you've been thinking. How can you not realize? You don't understand anything. I am the eldest of the sisters. I have lived through the sunset. There is no doubt in my mind. Zero doubt that this won't work. It won't work. Will it? No. No. You're not the only one here who has lived through the sunset, by the way. And besides, I'm much more familiar with the nature of witchcraft. Kyrphel, do you remember what the Great Domitian is all about? Naturally. You were right then. We can take the risk and do the ritual as free. During it, we are imbued with power from the source, but we will have to drink for the four of us. Just think what we will be capable of. Our suggestion is, just imagine, drink enough of the potion to make our guts boil. A quarter more of black tar for each. 1/3. It's only 1/3 more. I have counted it. We are far from being young, and the sorcery within us is fading. And yet you propose to experiment like this? Do you really doubt our abilities? It has only been a spring since my sunset, and Vavna is only a few winters older than me. We are far from powerless, even though our gift grows colder and harder to keep each year. The rituals I perform are working well, and my visions are as vivid as ever. And you have nothing to worry about either. Kyrf, do you think I'm feeble already? Do you think I'm no longer useful? Imagine the power we'll gain. I swear to you that we will be able to... Nonsense. Nonsense, nonsense. You have no idea. You don't know how it works at all. Alright, the ritual will be over, but what do you think will happen to us? I'm afraid we will all perish in the end, but there is a chance that at least one of us will be blessed by the earth and given the strength to survive the terrible ordeal. An even better suggestion would be to hope that the devouring spirits will show mercy when they see us on our last breath. We will all surely die. Yes, we will. You can't even imagine the agony. All creations of Mother Nature will wake up on hearing our screams. Hey. And then what? We throw our legacy away? Your previous new incantations will fade into oblivion. Wonderful! We're just delaying the inevitable for no reason. I don't know what to think. Thankfully, there is another solution. But who will carry on our work? Someone has to. An outsider. This is exactly why I've been waiting for you. I cannot take such an important decision alone. But first, tell me what you found. I want to hear Vavna's idea. So much criticism. Time to tell us how your idea is better. I'm afraid you won't like it. You won't like it at all. I bet. Why do I have any idea that your idea is completely insane? So, after a long, long, long contemplation, I have come to the conclusion that it will not be possible to properly hold the dormition. We will only anger the spirits. It's like stirring up a beehive, and we won't accomplish anything good. So we should just give up. You think it's just not worth a try? Yes, that is in fact what I'm saying. Dooming us all to death. An agonizing death at the hands of a goddess who hates everything that lives. What's gotten into your head, Vavna? I don't recognize you. Yeah, this idea really does suck. To put it lightly. Are you serious, Lara? You still care about them? Oh, you're so kind-hearted. It's sickening. When was the last time you heard a kind word in your direction? Oh, okay, you know what? That's a really good point. Like, these people have done f*** all for us, except insult us. Okay, you know what? I'm kind of on Vavna's side now. I'm rooting for Vavna. They can barely stand us. Whisper behind our backs about the vile rites we perform behind closed doors. How we bring illness to the livestock, to the soil, and that we honor the death goddess with gifts. Is that a reason to condemn everyone to torment? And betray our secret ritual too? And by the way, when was the last time that you gave me a kind word? I cannot remember. So what do you suggest we do, if things are so bleak? Unlike our soft-hearted sparrow, who cannot wait to die in agony, I suggest that we put us all out of our misery. I most certainly do not. Stop making things up. You were the one who suggested that we should choke on the fiery black tar. That way the village will be saved. So she's literally suggesting that we just off ourselves and let the village deal with everything that's gonna happen. Oh boy. I'm not doing that. I don't have the energy to do a full-on like, ahaha. Should any of us die in the process, your plan will turn into a nightmare. And not just for us. Oh, we will be the ones to get off easy, not having to witness the awakening of a goddess. We'll just be a treat for the spirits. You must realize what fate awaits the living. I believe you can do it. I never thought I'd call you a fool, but you certainly are one. I cannot believe how completely irresponsible you are. Shut the f*** up! I'm trying to save everyone. Oh, you're a saint. You can't wait to join the rank of the martyrs. To have your lovely curls and ears and fingers dispersed among the superstitious fools. Calm the fuck down already. Just tell me what you're proposing, Clara. Don't interrupt. Admit it to yourselves. We have decisively lost long ago. The mistress of horns and roots has destroyed us, killed and skinned us, and thus doomed the entire village. The only solution here, as I said, is to put us all out of our misery. Me, and you, and everyone else. Even the accursed mistress, damn her. I say we pour the night milk into the wells. Reward the fellows with a good night's sleep, and a peaceful journey underground. You're crazy. How could you even think of something like that? It is monstrous, Vavna. I don't recognize you. I see evil in your face now. As I suspected. You two stubborn goats still haven't realized where we are. Lara, my dear sister, I know that you don't have the guts. You're going to give up on your foolish idea on the eve of the Domitian. You still remember what happened last time. I can see it in your eyes. And I still remember your sobbing nightmares that did not stop week after week. And you, Kyrphel, you still don't seem to have changed. Still the same adventurous and fable-hungry, mindless girl you were 5 and 10 years ago. You've said enough bad things today. Pray that the stars haven't heard them. Now listen to what I've learned. All right, go on. I'm all ears. I was thinking about our problem, and I took my brother's advice, and you're going to interrupt me now. Yep, there it is. I told him everything. You revealed to him the essence of the Domitian? He won't tell anyone else. He swore an oath, and we are of the same blood. Ah, so sure, as if it's not already enough that everyone is chattering on how to dispel the curse themselves. These fools. It's okay, sister. You can spread the word about the Domitian, especially with Larda's plan. God, Vavna, shut up. So, I took my brother's advice, and I turned to Littlegrave. Oh, what, she also knows now? Everyone knows now. Everyone. You spilled the beans, you blabbering goat. Can't you keep the mouth shut?
Okay, you know what? She's got a really good point. Like, I apparently can't shut the fuck up.
Please be quiet, Vavna. Don't tell me what to do. You must think you're the most talented since you're making these new incantations, but the sorcery worked fine before. Iva might be alive. The first unborn? Alive? I don't believe it. It can't be. Oh, she is your mother. How many times have I told you? She's not dead. I dreamt of her the other day. But no. Why would we listen to the withered Vavna? There's no point. We don't need it. No, that's utter nonsense. So she must be living in the village somewhere now. Yet, no one has seen her. She must be going by a different name. Don't make things up. None of us have ever fallen so low as to even contemplate such a thing. It's a disgrace. An act truly worthy of ostracism. Kyrphel, you couldn't be mistaken, can you? There can be no mistake. The one called Opolucia, who thinks of herself as heir to the throne of Horns, actually belongs to our circle. I wish I could believe it. I'm sorry, but that's impossible. There's no doubt that either you or the priestess are confused in some way. Oddly enough, I sense seeds of truth in those words, unless you have been fooled. It is our only chance to avoid any sacrifices. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. Even if it's true, they won't let you set foot in the heiress's cell. Are you ready to take the wrath of fate for concealment? The mistress looks down from heaven with her eyes. All will be revealed to her. Well, if this was true, she would have vindicated her kind. She knows not of the fate of men. She's blind, and the gods have deprived her of the sacred eyes, and left with anger-filled eye sockets. You do realize that you will have to ascend to the hall, the chambers of the mistress, condemning yourself to the wrath of fate, the wrath of the gods, after all. Kyrphel, my dear sister, think what will happen to you after your death. Conscious deceit is an unforgivable vice, and your brother, who is bound to you by the fate of our kindred stock, will also be affected. But if you are willing to go there and sacrifice your soul, I will yield to your desire. It's clear that the mistress will not listen to me. I'll go to the heiress in secret and try to convince her. I must convince her. Well, since you are so confident in the success. I am. Into the hornet's nest head first. When have you become so brave? All right, so be it. We'll do it your way. And if we don't succeed, we'll turn to my solution. No, in that case, we'll have another unending discussion, as we always do. A couple of days should be enough. Come back when she refuses to listen to you. And in the event that she agrees, which I doubt, her initiation is also your concern. Take my good luck. What did Oaklet say today? The lords are favoring Nibs again, so it's all in my hands. I will speak to Iva, no matter what it takes.